turn calling out the same games that I played. It goes turn around and jump, touch the ground and jump. Wake up to find work and look for love, but when that rope comes round, you jump. That rope comes round, you jump, 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 jump. You sterilize the needle with a lighter and a prayer. Sew your empty pockets closed, cut off all your hair. You train up on the mountaintop to weaponize the blood. You bring your body back to sea level to see what body does. And it runs, and it runs, and it runs. It was just jump rope there. You try not to get hit, you try to stay in, don't let them talk that down. It's still jump rope now. It was just jump rope there. You try not to get hit, you try to stay in, don't let them talk that down. It's still jump rope now. You hope you get the fast one, some of what you asked for. Never let a broken heart keep you from the dance floor. Have a little fun. Have a little fun, fun, fun. Girls on the block turn rope, calling out the same games. Turn around, touch the ground. Wake up to find work and look for love, but when that rope comes round, that rope comes round, you jump, 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 jump. If it's just jump rope, then you try not to get hit. You try to stay in, don't let them talk that down. It's still jump rope now. It was just jump rope then. Try not to get hit. You try to stay in, don't let them talk that down. It's still jump rope now. That rope comes round, try to get jump, try to jump. That rope comes round, still jump rope. As that rope comes round, try to get jump, try to stay in, don't let them talk. That rope comes round, still jump round. It's just jump rope then. You try not to get hit, you try to stay in, don't let them talk that down. It's still jump rope now.
Good morning, Minneapolis. As some of you may have seen on the internet, I recently had some pretty serious and unexpected dental work, so I wrote most of this show super high on nitrous, so adjust your expectations accordingly.
can't you just let me call it? Sooner or later wouldn't be enough. One of us was gonna fall into. Don't make me say it, I know what it was. Can't you just let me call it? Can't you just let me call it a crush, boy crazy. I'm just boy crazy. I thought it might mean something. Head over heels again. Clean sweep doesn't take much, does it? I thought we would meet again. Caught in the feeling of it. Head over heels, but then it wasn't enough, was it?
I think that I probably have all of the pedestrian anxieties about going to the dentist, but I will say that me on nitrous is my best self. I am chill, I am generous, and if you haven't ever had laughing gas, it's... Actually, Sarah, could you have the orchestra explain laughing gas? It's like that. And so, I am recently at the dentist and maybe looking at a root canal. I am breathing as deeply as I possibly can in an effort not to miss a moment of the gas, as he's explaining to me that maybe we could skip a root canal, but he has to give me a crown. And he's like grinding down the tooth in the back of my mouth. And it doesn't hurt, but I find it very upsetting, just because I hate the idea. I hate the idea of throwing away a part of my body that I was born with. And while I'm contemplating the ceiling of this dude's office, he's gluing in, a new tooth. And it reminds me, the entire process reminds me of the ship of Theseus. And the ship of Theseus is like a thought experiment that philosophers sometimes reference, where essentially you have this mythological, ancient king of Athens, King Theseus, and he's like a seafaring type. And he is so well regarded by the city of Athens that every time part of his ship fails, a plank rots out or whatever, they replace it. They maintain his ship for years and years and years, replacing all the parts. And then the philosophers ask, when all of those components have been fully replaced, is the ship of Theseus still the ship of Theseus? But when you're high as balls on nitrous, what I'm thinking is yo, that's what life is. Life is nothing but this relentless campaign of plank replacement where you are asked to relinquish a perfectly good part of your life and then to assimilate a new and foreign and frightening object as your own. And that's how it is. That's how it's always been. The concerns that you had in the sandbox are just supplanted by the concerns that you have at the school dance, are then supplanted by the concerns of the staff meeting. And that's how your love life works. All these dudes just single file, march through that one chamber of your heart. And that's how our losses work. That devastation of being dumped by your high school boyfriend, the first one, is just later replaced by your divorce, the first one. Until that handsome piece of fresh-cut timber walks in and you are feeling suddenly seafaring again.
Last night, old friend, big wedding, and I know you'd be there too. Look at us, all grown up, college collared shirts, high-heeled shoes. You crossed the road, just decent thing to do. Make sure we'd all been introduced. You brought your new friend, I brought mine. Shake hands, make courtesy, it's due. But it takes its toll. And it takes it all. We've lived too long, too close, so call off your goals. You're asking, can't we just be friends? But this bell in my chest still rings, and it's better to just pretend that I can't see you waiting. Can't hear you call my name. I know how much you hate it. Babe, I gotta walk away. You once said if we were careful that we could do this all our lives. One of us got clumsy, both of us got wise. Now we're not so young, seems our wishing wells are dry. We've been living too long, too close. I'm ready to let you go. I'm ready. All of your I think she lives around here.
I see her almost daily.
All I can do to stop myself from saying something crazy.
I don't think badly of her.
I hope she makes you happy.
It's just a lot to ask to watch your future walking past me.
And I know that jealousy's a perfect waste of time. But left to my devices, I've spent far too long wasting mine. I've spent far too long wasting mine. We've been living too long, too close. I'm ready to let you go. I'm ready. Call off your ghost. We've been living too long, too close. I'm ready to let you go. I'm ready. Call off your Don't be shy, I already like you. Don't care what you drive, I'm attracted to the IQ. It's not my style to make a first move. Having felt this type of waste, maybe high school. Seal with a kiss, sign with an EpiPen. Gotta tolerate some risk if you wanna make a margin. Wanna make a friend, we can live a little larger. Split the dividends.
So let's go.
All you missing much to take this thing too slow.
I already like you.
And there's no sugar. You just ride, 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 roulette.
And I like you. I already like you.
Feels right because it's true.
And I like you.
Don't have to try when I'm with you.
And I like you.
You're not the type to bend a rule, but I'm no bullet and a proof. The city can feel like a little town. Think of marathons on where they running on their mouths. But let them talk, let them wear themselves out. My book stays open, I know cause I wrote it. Messed up the trust for a car to concussion. Run it off, that ain't nothing but the cost of doing business. I can take a hit with the big hits. Back up off me and count your own fingers.
Wheels up, let's go.
I could be your bullet and in the proof. Bullet in the bullet in the bullet in the bullet in the proof. Already like you. Come on, real slow, let's go. Already missed too much to take this thing too slow. Already like you. And there's no sure bet. You just ride, 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 bet. And I like you, already like you. It feels right because it's true. Don't have to try when I'm with you. You're not the type to bend a rule, but I'm your bullet and the proof.
Joshua Holmgren. So I leave the dentist and I have this temporary crown in while they make a new one. And shortly after that, I head out of town with my mom on a trip, and it becomes clear pretty quickly that something is hosed. Like, the tooth is hurting, and then it's like really hurting. And I call the dentist, and he's like, gosh, yeah, it's just tough to say what might be wrong without seeing ya, because pain is just not a terribly informative indicator in the dental world. Like, sometimes an otherwise completely healthy tooth will just hurt and hurt and hurt. And sometimes even after you pull a tooth, like nerve and all, it will continue to hurt, which seems impossible. So we get a date on the books to hang, and I hang up. And then, like, days are going by, and the pain is moving, like, into my jaw, and then back into my ear canal, which is disconcerting as a musician who has, a show coming up with the orchestra, so I'm freaking out a little bit. But I know a little bit about that phenomenon where pain, like where an injury in one place is perceived elsewhere, because I have this friend who told me about it, who's like a physical therapist. And actually, he might be in the house tonight, David. But point being that I knew that, what's up, David? I knew that sometimes that happens because he told me about it, and he told me that in training, in fact, that physical therapists, to make sure that their sense of touch is sufficiently developed to suss out little anatomical problems in their patients, the way they learn to do that is they are partnered, they are given a phone book, they open that phone book, and they scatter grains of rice on it, close a bunch of pages in it, hand it back to their partner, who then has to feel it out, like Princess and the Pea style, and circle the grains of rice. At the end of the training, they do the same thing with a human hair. Like, they pull a human hair out, put it in the phone book, close pages on it, hand to their partner, then who has to Ouija board it, you know what I mean? To find the hair in the book. So cool. What is not cool is I'm in increasingly desperate pain, and I put a wastebasket near the bed that I'm sleeping in case I have to vomit into it from the pain at night. And as we go, I think a crown is probably the only prosthesis that most of us are likely to live with. But I object on principle to this amount of pain. Because this isn't even me. This isn't even supposed to be able to hurt, let alone hurt this much. And for someone who has a pretty melancholic disposition, that feels like a real familiar sentiment, you know? I won't belabor it here tonight on our collective date night, but in my 20s, I did a super short stint in a psych ward. And even after I was out and writing sad songs in a notebook at Muddy Waters, that sensation felt real familiar of quietly looking out the window and thinking this isn't possibly supposed to be able to hurt quite this much. On the other hand, I do think that that is very often the feeling that makes for a lot of interesting art and culture, you know, from like cave paintings to baklava to rap orchestra stuff, yeah?
Bombs away on belay, I repel. Heard the call of the falls, and I fell. Threw my voice in the noise, filled myself with the coin. If this thing works, I'll land first, live to tell. Look what my future's gone and done. Couldn't get the car keys off her, took the money and run. But time will retrieve me, wouldn't leave me here in space, out of reach, with no signs and no reasons to hold myself in place. But time can make the future settle, can stand us back to back, can melt us back together, fuse the future to the past. Bombs away on belay, I repel, I repel. Heard the call of the falls, and I fell. Feel my voice in the noise, fill myself with the coin. This thing works, I'll land first, live to tell. I repel. Bombs away. Bombs away. Live to tell. Bombs away. Blade without hand and the brick beyond it. I find that I'm singing the diamond and I'm on both sides. Blade without hand and the brick beyond it. I find that I'm singing the same and I'm on both sides. You're a stone cold killer, you say, but you're looking like a part-time criminal. Wave a charade, man, you lay it on thick. It's a dive bar, shake the world. You're drinking, you sit, easy to please, but hard to impress them. In a move, new shoes, and a bulletproof dress. Sugar around the rim, and a shot of a scam, man. It's murder in the morning, but it's good from a rap. Can you mortar move? Looks like you're breaking with both hands. Spirit level of the skeleton won't stand. Forget the plan, man. I'm trying to call an audible, probable lost cause, but I gotta think for long shots. Yes, yes. They say it's got the wrong job. Best bet when you think they got the wrong odds. I've done some living in a glass house. I know who the mother walls are. and I sleep, both eyes open, standing up, alone and holding off the rush. Off the rush, off the rush, off the rush. I'm still living by my maiden name, the name I came with, the name I made, and I'm barefaced at your masquerade for the flask up. For I came because night falls. We all wanna hear that fight song, call running like a nylon bright sun. Time's right, but the clock's wrong. Never said it, never settle in a time zone. Take what I need with me, pray for rain, the brace for whiskey, something in the tank, money in the bank, calling it a win. We give a little back, give a little thanks, busy with the grand plan. One last look, you left the bandwagon for a band book. To break out, you gotta give up the chase. Make love, you gotta take off the brace. We all leave it feeling half done. Best you can do is put a hand up. Hope, grace, and good works, the end add up. Find out where the pendulum hangs plumb. I sleep, both eyes open, standing up, lone and holding off the rust, off the rust, off the rust. I'm still living by my maiden name, the name I came with, the name I made, and I'm barefaced at your masquerade up to the flask. Before I came and I sleep, both eyes open, standing up, alone and holding off the rust, 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 off the rust. I got snow in my pockets, went down again head first. Lace drill bits to my point shoes, pirouette to the hardwood to pay dirt. Night falls, day breaks, time. It's a funny kind of violence, and I'm trying to keep in mind it can't leave you the way it finds you. Good grief, I've heard people say it. What a phrase, what a state to be in. I don't know where they go to get that feeling. My knees take me not much for praying. Do my own stunts and my own saving. But there's something amiss, something I've been missing. Baby, good grief, how can you tell it from the bad? Maybe it's only in the fact. Good grief's the one that's in your past. They say this good grief, how can you tell it from the bad? Maybe it's only in the fact. Good grief's the one that's in your past. This time my best wasn't good enough. Well, usually it is. The air got a little rough, took off the fuselage and engine and both wings. But I'm ready to work for this. Just show me what to dig. I'm ready to hurt for this. I know exactly what this is. Good grief. I want that good grief, the one that heals me, that leaves me clarified by fire and I'll burn clean, tempered by light and heat. On the dead of morning, I'll be beautiful and then fortified. I'll rise, bust the hydrant, let's be champagne. Wings are broken, but I feel no pain. It's real today. I know this feeling. Let it ring. Good grief. How can you tell it from the bad? Maybe it's only in the fact. Good grief's the one that's in your past. They say there's good grief. How can you tell it from the bad? Maybe it's only in the fact. Good grief's the one that's in your past. And secrets don't like to be kept on mine. Jumped over the fence, I guess. We should be upset, but I'm in mine, I'm down on my lawn. Thinking better that they're gone. I've been afraid of this so long. It's a relief when it goes wrong. And desk can melt me down, recast me, burn me clean, like glass from sandy ground. I'm here now, and desk can melt me down, recast me, burn me clean, like glass from sandy ground.
Minneapolis friends, I'm not used to duetting with somebody who has a baton instead of a microphone. Can you please help me thank and acknowledge Sarah Hicks on the podium? And also our vocalists on stage. This is Abby Wolf, who has helped with a lot of the vocal arrangements for this show. This is Ashley DeBose. Cameron Kinghorn. And Matthew Santos. This next song was inspired by a piece of music that my father, who was a classical musician, played me. He played me a recording of the Chaconne in D minor by Bach, and I just thought, God, that's a particularly percussive piece. In a lot of ways, the staccato notes reminded me of a really good rap verse. I was just blown away. And I was also just mesmerized by how hard you would have to practice to get that good, because that comes at a cost, a personal expense, and often masters of craft are sort of journeymen of human relationships. So this is a song about that.
Now the bow breaks, now the bow breaks, now the bow breaks, now the bow, now the bow breaks, now the bow breaks, now the bow breaks, oh now the bow. The books I read said you were a fragile kid, just as I'd imagined it. Your story goes. Another nosebleed, roses on the pillowcase. The fever breaks and you're back on earth again. And you rehearse in the living room. The nursemaid comes mid-afternoon to say you've practiced long enough today. She takes your bow It's supper time, but oh, your only appetite was fixed on the chaconne you'd hoped to play. Fixed on the chaconne, fixed on the chaconne, fixed on the chaconne you'd hoped to play. So soon you're off to the academy, the honors and the accolades. First the darling, then tomorrow. When we met, I was still a young girl. You had changed, already famous. Your name was a contagion. You were vain, hard to take. All the same, I was brazen. How the tides rise. How the tides rise. Oh, how the tides rise. I don't suppose you tell the truth, so I won't ask you anymore. Oh, the things that we all do. Pass the time between the walls. I don't regret a single day. Heard your chaconne on every stage. Your love sleeps in a velvet case. So why'd you bring me? You bring me for? What'd you bring me? You bring me for? What'd you bring me? Bring me. You bring me. What'd you bring me for? I hear you keep your pretty wife alive on only brie. And they say a dozen years ago she could have passed for me. She doesn't trust you with the baby. Maybe better that way. Safe in your study, going gray. You're at your best when you're alone, above the fray with your chaconne. Concertmaster Alan Shea. I gotta admit, this is just between us. I gotta admit, cameras make me hecka nervous. I know you, I've seen you at other shows. Your name is Val. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? All right, this is a song that has no verbs in it. That's my one flex. All right. Let's get weird. Champagne, fake name, number on a napkin.
Check please, room key, more coke for the captain.
Lipstick on the filter.
Sign out on the door.
7 hours till turn on services on the second floor. Knock, knock, 10 o'clock.
o'clock, housekeeping with breakfast.
Or shot coffee hot, airborne in the French press.
Face down on the bedspread.
Color nearly half dead, still recognizable as a regular guest.
Missing wallet, missing watch.
Something in his tumbler probably stronger than a double scotch.
Dizzy talk with busy cough.
But no mention in the paperwork of the stash cost, the cash losses.
No prints, only hints, blonde wig in the bathtub.
APB on radio, state patrol on the backup.
Nothing on the register.
No plates on the rental car, needle in the hay, girl like a shadow in the dark. But 9 miles away at the bathroom of the Texaco, color contact lenses, freehand freckles,
Money in the pantyhose, 10 minutes from SFO. Stop at the counter with the photo of a brown-eyed girl in different clothes.
Cash fare, ride share, taxi to the airport. Gate 5, on time, bag is just a dance floor. Business class, a rum and coke. Guilt to sleep till Mexico, then on the beach like any other rich resort. His doctor's orders.
Talking business.
Room service, evening paper and a Mai Tai.
English version on a picture 2-inch headline.
Jane Doe versus Kingpin. Drama at a local hotel, suspect in the wind.
Drug money missing as much as $500,000 likely inside job.
Just too much intel for civilians, bills in a backpack. Untrackable, all cash.
Flavors highly likely.
Solo female on the line.
Back at the residence, bedtime for the Kingpin kids.
Mommy on the tucking shift. Lights out, now good night kisses.
Bye
White
bye
eyes.
for little princess, daddy on a business trip.
Then frantic phone calls to the lawyers. Asset shelters, order risks.
No talking business.
No call, no show.
Any girls still on
Slow draw, plain clothes.
never ever out a day.
Mommy at the changing station. Weak knees with the revelation. Teddy on the top shelf, stuffing out decapitation.
Decapitation lens and its belly gone. Day and night, always on.
Disemboweled nanny cam. No nanny with the upper hand.
Unforced errors. Silly daddy, such a fool.
Barely there, but still is fumbling with the household
No
load.
talking business. No talking business. Say the baby's true. No talking business. No talking business. Say the baby's true.
Many thanks to Aviva J. New to stage with us this year, Aviva J. We have almost rounded out the first half of this show. And before we begin the last song, I want to let you know that the performer Lady Midnight will be in the lobby, who is a pretty unmissable act, so don't miss her. Let's roll. Double jointed, triple threat. I'm not some method actress trying to see my descent. You're gonna have to play the tape backwards, save that breath for choir practice. Got no time for my detractor. Standing on my staircase, all you was a fire hazard. But my time in now. I'm vetted, uncontested. See how an honest answer shuts down? Mother asking trick questions. I'm out here arms wide, hiding nothing. I've done it all in broad daylight. I let the cameras run.
And the ash, red eye shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep her. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Scare the crowd as I'm coming many rivals now. I don't need an agenda, I just tell the truth. Let it off the leash, don't touch it. It knows what to do. I'm running a tight ship. Every deckhand here has a 5-year plan and an ice pick. They got right code, they can drop stick. I got an active on you when I high kick. Don't blink, I don't block, I'm a bleeder. All I do is hit. I don't win them all, but I say I take 5 out of 6. Clock's running, but a glove up. If you insist, okay, let's see who's really counting cool and who's been counterfeit. Phoenix and the ash, red eye shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep them. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it, I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Scan the crowd as I'm coming down, and I don't see too many rivals now. Cut my own gills with a pocket knife, turning my fingers into sockets. My daily dose of lightning. Just buzzed enough to get me climbing up the kite. String my back is aching, my bill's too tight. About a chisel tip to this pencil fight. No luck, just 45 dice. I'm going morning and night. I'm really rising, fire in the horizon. I'm the phoenix and the ash, red eye shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep none. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it, I don't drown, won't sit down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Scan the crowd as I'm coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now. I'm the phoenix and the ash, red eye shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep none. See something, go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it, I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Scan the crowd as I'm coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now.
But it's still anyone's game. But it's still anyone's game. Used to be a little premature. Call it like it is. Robbery in progress. Case true love to plant positions of pride for glory. Act as a child, framed up fear. If any light should shine upon their stars, that's provocation. Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. But it's still anyone's game. But it's still anyone's game. Don't make promises that you can't keep. That time's too steep to dry your weapon. And then look me in the eye.
you. Come on in, don't be shy. I'm Lady Midnight. I'm here with DJ Cassiopeia and Laserbeak, and it's my honor to be performing at the intermission here at Orchestra Hall with Dessa tonight. I have a few more songs for you guys, so let's get into it.
Pushed it in a little bit deeper. Stop when I hit a ball. Trying to get a hold of my triggers, but worse when I'm all alone. Got used to waiting for that moment to save you, back out of my oblivion. But lately you're bringing all your chaos to another home, and my jealousy becomes my crutch. I've been holding far too much of inconsistency. I wanna understand why birds go missing in the sky when they're safe in places high as gravity. Not proof of wisdom. What more do you need from me? I'll stay beyond the point of labor. Can't go witness, heed your fable. I'm not playing the part of labor. Can't go witness, heed your fable. Out of my head, pay attention. Flow to my heart, pay attention. Out of my mouth, pay attention. Flow from my heart, attention. Until you hold my attention away with the promise of a better day. We both know it doesn't work that way. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to go. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to go. Pocket full of wishes and hope. Learn from the wounded how to go. Feels like lemon in my cup, burns slow like honey. Pick a sword, make it much worse. Dig in just so I remember how to feel your touch. Feels like lemon in my cup, burns slow like honey. Pick a sword, make it much worse. Dig in just so I remember how to feel your touch. I'll stay beyond the point of labor. Can't go witness, heed your fables. I'm done playing the part of labor. Can't go witness, heed your fables. Out of my head, pay attention. Flow to my heart, pay attention. Out of my mouth, pay attention. Slip from my hands and attention. Still got attention with just a dimension of you. I lose resolve and attention. Keep my attention, keep my attention from the thought of you. Please don't pull my attention away with the promise of a better day. We both know it doesn't work that way. I just need my attention. Let me keep my attention. Let me keep my attention. I just need my attention.
Hey everyone, thank you so much. definitely feel free to get up close and personal. Don't be shy, don't be shy. I got a couple more for you.
You're not the one that I need, you're the one I want. Feel of an incomplete that I'm hanging on to. Still I've nothing to lose but the diamonds I wear on the soles of my shoes. I pretend like I don't care at all if I don't have you how I have wanted. You wanna get honest? Thought we were beyond this. So why are you calling? Did you leave something here you regret more than all that you promised? Shine clarity on me. What you're breaking is far more than silence. We don't need a call for closure. Why we gotta say it when we know we failed? Too much to explain, but I try. Don't wanna lose composure. Leaning into something when it wasn't there. I'm clinging to my evidence again. My truth, your lies keep running through my head. And I don't wanna loop or romance, getting caught up again. You're not the only one that it was hard on. Are you coming to complain apart on? Think I found an echo, love, 'cause you keep on coming back. But now my heart beats hello. Think I found an echo, love, 'cause you keep on coming back. Yeah. But now my heart beats hello. Think I found an echo, love, 'cause you keep on coming back. Yeah. But now my heart beats hello, lo, 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 lo. Come me with my heart beats hello. Think I found an echo, love, 'cause you keep on coming back. But now my heart beats hello, lo, 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 lo. You call me with my heartbeat. Keep on I take, choices I make, yeah, it's gonna set free. All that I need, all of my life, yeah, it's right inside me. Future I take, choices I make, yeah, it's gonna set free. All of my life, 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 all of my it's gonna be my love, love. All of my life, yeah, it's right inside me. Future I take, choices I make, yeah, it's gonna set free. All of my life, all of my life.
Thank you guys so much. I have one more song for you. I want to thank Cassiopeia, Laserbeak, I'm Lady Midnight. If you are here with us in person, please make your way back to the hall as the second part of the show will be starting soon. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Can you tell me why that you only see me at the bottom of a bottle when I'm not there? Is she the only one to see it? Adoration. And so I came to join you on the kitchen floor and finally meet the version that you left me for. But all I see is your spitting image staring back at me. You remind me of a love that I once knew. He left too soon too. And I tried to save him the same way that I tried with you. Even had the courage to tell you how I feel for you. And boy, you said it back, no it won't change. What I know is true. What I know is true, won't change. What I know is true, never do. What you say you do, you never do. Carry me, carry me, carry me, carry me somewhere far. Carry me somewhere far. Carry me. Carry me somewhere far. Carry me. Whatever this was, it's not about you. I fell in love, but it was my choice to carry on till it hurt. And then you get away with murder. Told me pain is the only way to make it real. But stopping short of killing ourselves won't help us heal. There are things you can't surrender. There are storms that you must weather. I know you live inside the chaos that's your home, but it's your choice to stay or move out on your own. of running, I'm unbecoming. This is a journey that I'm meant to take alone. Life past surviving, a love without lying. The moment I stop chasing after somebody's storm, I give permission to the voices of my soul to speak into life my hidden parts I wanna grow, to carry me. I'll carry me somewhere far. I'll carry me somewhere far. I'll carry me somewhere far. Carry me somewhere far. Carry me. Carry me far.
That old crow came back today, sitting in my window like a prophet, out on the fire escape to say anger is just love, left out and gone to vinegar. You wake up a stranger to yourself and then you learn to live with her. Sit in her clothing till you fill out a figure. You know life's no Bella telenovela, the tightrope bows with your weight in the center. The slideshow, don't put all the pictures together. You try to do it right though, until you let the kite go. Death and romance, riddles of our lifetimes, trying to get a slow dance, middle of a knife fight. You get up and you give blood, oh, even on a good night. Even on a good night. You send signal, you listen for an echo. At the first splinters, you run to tell Geppetto. In the worst winters, the whole thing feels untenable. Coach took me by the shoulders and he told me, honey, don't let go. Nobody fears the height. You all just fear the fall. Go to the edge sometime and prove your body wrong. You land badly, but you crash standing. You land badly, but you crash. Took me to the workshop, showed me where they built the bodies. A mason, a blacksmith, a carpenter. In the dark rooms where the whole assembly started. All the clothesline where the heart's home to heart. And you come as fragile, soft machines. You're bound to fast, you're bound to grieve, but you're built to balance on 2 feet. While you live in this last year from your knees. Oh, please put me down again. Oh, please put me down. Oh, please put me down again. Oh, please put me down. Please put me down. I know you lost a bet. Go ahead and catch your breath. But when the worst relents, you learn to live on less.
You learn to live on less, you learn to live on less, you learn to live on less. You duck some, you take some square, your luck runs out, you're there in midair, but when the big one comes, you'll know by the snare roll, you can't be too careful. Ignore all the scarecrows, time flies like the crow does. There's no regard for the grid, no regard for the grid. I can't ask you to show love, but would it kill you if you did? Time flies like the crow does. There's no regard for the grid, no regard for the grid. I can't ask you to show love, but would it kill you if you did?
Just a simple trick. There's not much to see. Hear the tumblers catch and click, and then turn the key. But I found working welcome everywhere I've been, 'cause everyone's got something. Don't wanna be let in. Waste your worry on me. I always find what I need. Come and go as I please. I've got my skeleton key. Waste your worry on me. I always find what I need. Come and go as I please. I've got my skeleton key. Along the way, the old man called me by my mother's name. She looked just the same, the children wave or hide behind their mother's skirts of fur. Strangers here still seem strange. They hear the accents. No, I'm from nowhere near, but I speak the language. I know the customs here. I come from older horizons. Every dozen years I go home, tell them my arrival. The skeleton keys here. Don't worry on me. I always find what I need. Go as I please. I've got my skeleton keys. Don't worry on me. Always find what I need. Come and go as I please. I've got my skeleton. I've got my skeleton key. I've got my skeleton
You may have heard some slaying on the piano during that tune. I'd like to give a special thanks to John Kimura Parker, AKA Jackie Parker. And not to flex too hard, but I play a little bit of piano too, usually with these 4 fingers when I'm composing. And so I asked Jackie if he would mind if I joined him at the piano bench for a moment, yeah? All right, I'm feeling real confident. Why don't you call anything, name the tune.
Okay, we're gonna play some Beethoven, like seriously.
All right. Stop. Okay. So usually when I'm playing piano, I just concentrate on the position of both index. I tend to only play white keys just because they're harder to miss. But do you have any tips for me, Sarah, about how to follow a conductor?
Sure, good posture. Like
Okay.
knees slightly forward.
Hips
Yeah.
slightly forward?
Just like from
Oh,
tilting
from
from the,
here.
yes, like a little forward, not
Don't
All
get
right, nice
weird.
curved fingers, whether it's 1 or 10. Neutral wrist. There we go. Yes, and then orchestral piano playing. You gotta watch the conductor.
Okay.
Watch.
Okay.
Like watch.
Like you. Okay,
watch.
cool. I'm ready. Yes. Jackie Parker. I haven't totally checked my contract, but I'm just going to work on the presumption that that earns me union rate. So, the temporary crown just falls right out of my face. And it does that while I am eating a gummy vitamin, a calcium chew, which is something that I do to maintain healthy bones and teeth. And I call my dentist just to make sure, it was just a temporary crown while they were making the real one, so I call him to make sure that's not a big deal. And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely, that's a serious deal, that's a problem. And I was like, really? And he says, actually, even just within a few days, your teeth can migrate in your jaw. Because teeth essentially are relying on the neighboring teeth, like for that constant tension to keep them in place. Like they're really depending on that like biting partner to communicate their place in the world. And so we move my appointment up yet again, and I hang up, but I still have this, like leftover part, like a bad IKEA build in my hand, like of me. And that too rings uncomfortably philosophically familiar because in matters of the heart, on occasion, I have rejected the new plank and preferred to go down with the ship.
Shapes inside the paintings, but all I see is black. The chapel here at Houston, where we're standing back to back. Questions here are useless, nothing answers back. But I can't stop my mind from trying. All it wants to know is why. Other people's prayers hanging in the air between you and me and everything we've kept unsaid so carefully. I don't wanna care so much for someone I can barely see. But I can't stop my body hiding. All it wants to do is try. You without a hill to die on, you without a ring to kiss. By nightfall comes that Orion who never swings, so can't be missed. A machine with no sense, it's just a wheel to spin. For all we try to invent, we wind up here again. You without a hill to die on, guess I'll have to heal from this. A pool cue and a pair of bite bonds make my own caduceus. We seem to It's like losing the feeling in a phantom.
Will you please help me thank a couple of additions to the orchestra today? We have on bass, Ian Allison. JVP, Joey Van Phillips on kit, on drums. Oh, we spent a lot of time touring in a really small van, sleeping 4 people to a hotel room, and I can say definitively this is way better. And also, the absolute most valuable player of this evening who is not on stage with us today. Can you please help me thank arranger Andy Thompson? He is here, he can hear me. He wrote every note of every song that we've heard and has helped in the production of a lot of them too for their studio versions. Andy, thanks, man, from the bottom of my heart. Sarah, I'm ready.
I've been winning, living with the Lost Boys. You spent as a decade on the convoy. Moved every night to prove we were something. Got confused if it was from a two that we were running. I've seen Gibraltar, I've seen the Taj Mahal, Soweto, Hagia Sophia, Shoshana paints the walls blue. I played the full rooms, I played the full two, burning through the bottoms of a pair of new boots. Cut my hair, take my chest down. A woman on her own must be from out of town. Funny you don't know the concessions that you're making until you catalog them. And by then the many inch your bad and hard beat makes liquid of the asphalt. Keepsakes and parking tickets on the dashboard. I'm here to file my report as the vixen of the wolf pack. Tell patient zero he can have his rib back. You can count my rib. Know what class I'm in. Count my. Well, you can count my. You can count my ribs. You can't be too broke to break. As a woman, always something left to take. So you shouldn't try to stay too late or talk to strangers. Look too long, go too far out of range. Cause angels can't watch everybody all the time. Stay close, hems low, safe inside. The formula works if you can live it. But it works by putting half the world off limits. You can count my ribs. Wanna know what class I'm in? Say, go out and be brave. We say, be careful, stay safe in any given instance that don't hurt. It sinks in like stilettos and soft earth, like the big win is not a day without an incident. I beg to differ with it. I think a woman's worth, I think that she deserves a better line of work than simply staying vigilant. Don't give me vigilance. By definition, you can't make a difference if your big ambition is simply standing sentry to your innocence. That's not a way to live, it can't be what a woman is. That gives her nothing to aspire to. What that is, it's just a life of running fire drills. We're 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 running fire drills. Well, you can count. Yeah, you can count. You can count my praise. You can count my praise. We're running fire drills. Up with Prosecco, get the LEDs on, need the spectacle, gotta beat the one last week. Let's get a record, if we're trying to be a go-getter, you gotta
go and get it.
Desperate times, all for desperate pleasures, some legitimate headlines, mostly cries for attention. The camera speeds, copy ready to read, ought to be a good night. We're live in 3, 2,
dang man, busted on a high.
It's a hurricane party, and days every other Wednesday. Live girls dance, dead men flow. A hurricane party, gold dust, sex and the party. DJ says don't hold back because the water won't. Ooh, looks like someone leaked the password. Too much tea to clean Earl Grey disaster. Campaign manager comes walks it backwards, but he's doing the TV.
Clever bastard.
Shots fired in the echo chamber. Ricochet. The other side puts kids in danger.
Don't matter what they're arguing.
That's what they always say.
In front of the parade.
Girl spins a baton.
Band leader conducts.
With the corn on the cob, the new sound. Cause everybody out in the lawn composed for French horn cash register. It's the hurricane party, and days every other Wednesday. Live girls dance, dead men flow. A hurricane party, gold dust, sex and the party. DJ says don't hold back. Chain letter, too much bad luck to try to get away with it. One more play, nobody goes to recess. Jackpots away, take out your paper pieces. Long hair, give me an essay on the living conditions and odds written by the straw man. Housing shot up, looking for a soft land door that comes to. Looking for a few recruits to do what must be done. So if you got the heart and a pair of good boots, meet me at a full club on Forever 21. Hurricane party, and days every other Wednesday. Live girls dance, dead men flow. Hurricane party, gold dust, sex and the party. DJ says don't hold back because the water won't. Silver, can I join you to get a note? My note is bound, right? Bound. Okay. snifter, pretty as a picture. Don't get it twisted, man, a bite is a... You can name, you can keep it, but take care when you feed her. You never can take the fight out the fish. Chomping at the bill bit, never want to still sit. You can test my metal with a magnet and some tin snips. Ink test, all I see is cannons and some wingtips. Pilot pen and pocket, I'm riding instinct and inkjets. Around here, we don't like talk of big dreams. To stand out is a pride I can see. To aim high is to make waves, to split seams. That's not what it seems like to me. Cause I wanna try, I wanna risk. I don't wanna walk, rather swing and miss. I'm not above apologies, but I won't ask permission. Got a lot of imperfections, but I don't care my ambition is.
She knows their road, never hits the mark. It's always hanging there over his shadow, safe from right away. So much is time and trouble, ways of effort, ways apart. If you don't aim for the center, it's a waste of the art.
I didn't come looking for love. I didn't come to pick a fight. I didn't come to wave or take pictures. Pandidus and benefactor, ring on every broken finger. Or extend my wings to be clipped. I know the culture here is to stay humble, bitch. If we all go around bowed heads but lips, if none of us go for the bell, then who is? My mother says I love too many men, but I took and left something in every single bed. The rook can look left, right, just turns his head, but the night might rise up, investigate the grid like the gender genre gets along, but then both just the constructs of the old world on broke women. Children, let me tell you, I've been both. It's a myth, we all swim for the lifeboats. I didn't come looking for love. I didn't come to pick a fight. I come here every night to work, and you can grab an axe, man, or you can step aside. Self-styled, self-saw, self-came, self-took, I'm into converts. To conquer is old school, we're marching in Converse. I'm with our own tools, while my knees still flex, while my voice holds steady. Mine drops, mine straight, Chuck's is ready. I travel by kite, travel light, a touchdown, I swallow the dice. I make my own luck now. I would also like to thank a few of the people who are behind you here in the hall for making this such an incredible visual experience as well as a musical one. Really dope. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Karin. And for the sound that we're all hearing today, thank you so much, Jay Perlman, for the many, many, many years of collaboration. And because they're in the house, just a really quick shout to the homie and longtime music maker, Laserbeak, who's been a part of, yeah. Oh, okay. I can see Laserbeak from here, and he's going like this, like, yeah, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, back to me, that camera's on me, okay, great. I go back to the dentist. He tells me that when he glues in the permanent crown, the pain should subside. And it does. And also, I just want to say that for like all the kind of kvetching about going to the dentist, like I am never more keenly aware of how grateful I am to be living in an era of modern medicine than I am at the dentists. Because I know that in a neighboring universe where I was born 100 years ago, I am like singing at a saloon tonight in a corset that looks like a lampshade and waiting for a barber named Duke to pull out a tooth, you know? So he glues it in, and I've been going to this guy forever and ever. Really, really sweet dentist. Shout out Cambridge Family Dental. And
I've been going there forever. I leave their parking lot to my apartment in Minneapolis, where I have also been living for years and years and years. But the drive between those two locations has changed considerably. Condos have come up, a bridge fell down, Muddy Waters closed. And, you know, I have been ruminating on aging since I was like 10. and legit preparing for a midlife crisis since I was in like 4th grade. So, you know, I anticipated the bodily failures and discomforts and personal losses, but I don't think that I clocked until recently that the world changes enough in even a couple of decades such that even if you can make the trip, there's really no home to return to. There is no familiar world of your youth anymore. And to put it in the terms of our King Theseus, like even if the ship is still the ship on the return voyage, like Athens isn't Athens anymore.
Take your front side if you're talking to me. No VIP says VIP. I've known powerful women, beautiful men, but none of them calling for bottle service. Settle down and settle in. Mind your manners, make a friend, mother. Where you been? How you living?
Have a drink.
It's cash only, but the staff knows me. Tell them it's the girl in the back. Tabs open.
It used to be, if you don't like it, you can leave, but then the walls came down, so it's all wrong now.
You want a standing desk, you get a floating grave. They say pound of flesh, but then it's metric. Wait, hold up, trying to get the glow up. Hope the Bitcoin flip before the gold rush. Middle class, the poor man's poor man. Disappoint the kids, bringing home store brand. Whole life with the story gets a show. Trump took the symbol over, getting equal to or more than a Chekhov says. You got a gun, you gotta use it. Guess they're reading Chekhov downtown in their cruisers. Catch the case, we all lose. Make Dixie look like cartoons. That lady, justice, ain't blind yet. Lens cap on the body cam, missed again. They make you wait while they run your name. And St. Peter at the gate says, tell your shame.
When in Rome, you live by Roman code. It used to be, if you don't like it, you can leave, but then the walls came down, and so it's all wrong now.
It was the golden age for the firewall blue. Pictures pretty and the products all new. Within the data got bigger than the beta test.
Who would've
Thought
thought?
after all,
What's up the firewall? You.
think beauty crunch us up. It's like sugar in the natural world. We never get this much. So the appetite bottomless. Come Maybelline anonymous, but narcissist of all of us.
We never get enough.
Two-bit feminism only says you're better than some other. That's the in the same ditch. One of us when it don't fix the dang system. Toes out girls, that's the second decision. The natural order is value neutral. Culture institutes a few virtues. Capital comes, it brings more confusion. But do money long enough, the body
gets used to it, used to it,
Used to it.
used to it,
Used to it.
used to it,
Used to it.
used to it. The body, the body, the body, the body.
When in Rome, you live by Roman code. It used to be, if you don't like it, you can leave. But then the walls came down, and so it's all wrong now. When in Rome, you live by Roman code. It used to be, if you don't like it, you can leave. But believe my world's quite free. I'm half machine, at least half steam. Aquinas, call on me. How many angels on the head of your pin? Anybody in stilettos can answer that old thing. It's one for the right foot, one for the left. Half an angel per pin at best. Add wings, add heart, add harp, all set. We lean to turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll with flesh and bones, total control and it's ours alone. We lean to turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll with flesh and bones, total control and it's ours alone. Gossip, slander, harvest, hunger, rain dance, hand to God. I couldn't think it was contagious. Eve living in a makeshift dress with a bell to tell us when we're hungry. There's a bell that tells us when we're tired. There's a bell that tells us to rise and fight. A bell to rise and die. It's just a bell. Sometimes I'll ring myself to see if I might chime. To turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll, there's flesh and bones, total control it's ours alone. We lean to turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll, there's flesh and bones, total control it's ours alone. We lean to turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll, there's flesh and bones, total control it's ours alone. We lean to turn in the velodrome. All lines are curved in the velodrome. We pitch and roll, there's flesh and bones, total control it's ours alone. We spend our days and nights deciding where to go and how to ride there. And in the end, again, we all vote yes, we all turn left. We lean to turn in the velodrome. We lean to turn in the velodrome. Silver, eine Bell. And before we land the ship, I also want to briefly thank a few of the people who've made tonight happen. Becky Hoffman, my friend, manager, trusted confidant, and advisor in almost everything. Thank you. Grant Meacham, who wrote the email to say, hey, would you want to do a thing with the orchestra? And I was like, is this real? Grant, thank you so much. And of course, the Minnesota Orchestra. So I'm on the trip with my mom, and the tooth has stopped hurting. We continue our travels. We're sharing a hotel room on this trip, and every once in a while before we fall asleep, we'll chat. So she's on one twin bed, and I'm on the other. And she mentions how discomforting it can sometimes be to catch a glimpse of herself in the mirror and see so much of her mother. And obviously, I am having exactly the same experience because I look a heck of a lot like my mom did when I met her. And it's something of like a bittersweet late night conversation, and it occurs to me that maybe I have misconceived of that whole ship of Theseus thing. We're not ships. We're the planks. If we're lucky, we replace each other. And along the way, you find a biting partner, and you feel for the single strand of your story in a book of many lives. And every crown, really, is temporary. For kings and commoners alike, you just wear it while it fits.
And in the meantime, there's really nothing to do but breathe deeply and try not to miss a moment of it.
The sun rose from the west today. I doubt we'll see it set. Oh, and boys, bear it well. Put all your paper maps away. Mercator here can't help. Hey, go lift your sails up for one last swell. Go lift your sails up to sound the bells, 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 sound the looks like a writing on the wall was Lorem Ipsum after all. A higher tide will wash it all away. The lighthouse keeper's last relay, and shadows and a final wave. Now's the time to rouse yourself, spend the strength you save. Go lift your sails up for one last swell. Go lift yourselves up